milkshake. Milky milkshake, dancing with my milkshake.
Hello, everyone. No family, just friends, I'm seeing. Seeing a lot of the same style person here, so I want to just say, Keith, everyone's really happy you're here. Everyone's really happy you're here. Okay. I have with me today Shayne's will. A will is legally binding on its own, and yet Shayne has written it in his own blood. Damien will receive a 40-foot-tall cutout of Shayne that will follow him around. That way, Damien can continue to live in Shayne's shadow. To Spencer, Shayne leaves his dying houseplants. He hopes Spencer can keep them barely clinging to life the same way Spencer has with his own body. Ian shall receive all of Shayne's clothes, which he must immediately donate to the Children's Goodwill. If you take them to the full-size adult Goodwill, you will be laughed at. Yeah. To Lisa, Shayne leaves his estate. No, sorry, that's estate. It's one of 50 governmental NFTs. Unfortunately, NFTs will soon be worthless, just like Smosh will be without Shayne. Keith shall receive Shayne's health insurance. We can figure out whatever the hell he's been complaining about. Yeah.
You.
Courtney shall receive Shayne's custom scented candles, including the scent he loves to smell the most, his own shit. To Tommy, Shayne leaves his books. He says, "Ooh, I'm a big boing guy who reads," and Tommy's a stupid fucking idiot whose vocabulary is itty-bitty because he hasn't picked up a book in a literal decade. He actually wrote that. And I'm not going through anything right now. His final requests are that his remains are not used as Smosh merch, although he knows that, like everything he's ever done, it will be.
Yes! Fuck yes! It finally fucking happened! Yes! You're finally fucking dead! I've waited for this for so long! I finally killed Courtney Miller! And by doing so, I have gained her powers! Such as the amazing ability to stumble my way through every video intro. As well as the ability to make unforgettable characters, such as Horny Woman, Horny Man, and Skeleton. I've also gained the ability to have Shayne ghostwrite all of my tweets. But it doesn't stop there. No. I hunger for more. I need more powers. And I'm looking around this room at whose powers I'll take next. And my last word. Basic.
Hello, everyone. I know today's kind of a strange day. I think we all knew it would come, but not this soon. I mean, let's be honest, if we were betting, we all thought we'd be here for Keith first. Fuck you. But But in the end, no, we're here for Olivia, someone who's actually surprisingly healthy. She likes juices and shit. Really surprising, honestly, that she didn't die in a car accident, but it's not why we're here to talk. Olivia was very spiritual. She's actually someone that I think is like a very honest person, and she's very pure of heart. So in that vein, I'd like for us all to take part in a quick purity ritual, just to make sure that she will pass on. So I've just got a couple items here I'd like to share. So this right here is a crystal for protection. In this crystal is the memory of the time that Olivia was in a hallway and I was walking with Keith. And I thought it'd be really funny if I just took the pencil out of my pocket and just threw it down the hall, see how far I could throw it. And the pencil so perfectly hit the ceiling and then bounced off at the right angle to hit Olivia at the top of the head. She had no idea who threw it, why, where it came from. She just turned around and she was so upset. She almost tears in her eyes. She said, "Ow! Why would you throw that? That could have hit me in the eye." She was mad, and Keith and I laughed. We laughed so hard, Olivia then got mad at Keith for laughing, which helped me not have any blame. So in this crystal is that day that we laughed, Olivia, so thank you. Okay. This next crystal is for patience. Now this crystal is imbued with the memory of the time that Keith and I were having a very personal debate about whether we believed Rihanna or Beyonce was truly the best. Now, in this conversation, Keith and I agreed that while Rihanna was in fact dope, Beyonce just happened to be that much better. Olivia couldn't handle that. Olivia, who was minding her own goddamn business.
Mind your own fucking business.
Decided it was just too much, and she exploded at us that Rihanna was in fact the better artist. Here is the patience that you show Keith and I every day when you deal with our bullshit until you can't any longer. So just protect you. Finally, this final crystal right here. This is just Himalayan salt to help the humidity. The dead body.
Yeah.
There we go.
I will go next. Hello. My name is Wolfgang Amadeus Cox Arquette Love Hewitt. You may all blame me for the top of Noah as you see before you. For you see, I was his hairstylist for a long time.
Oh my God.
Noah was a source of a lot of things for me. Both my rent and my nightmares. My greatest source of creativity and my greatest source of chemical burns.
No!
I have more bleach in me than an anime from the 90s. This guy knows what I'm talking about. What can I call Noah other than a human mantis shrimp? Because he sees more colors than the rest of us combined.
Oh my God!
As I try to reach in my pocket for my notes, I am stricken with unbelievable pain.
Oh no.
But it is nothing compared to the 3 a.m. calls I would get from Noah. He would just pick up the phone and say something like, "Green," and I'd hear a voice like Tiffany say, "Please come back to bed," and he says, "I have to do this." I have to do this. And then so would I. Noah paid great money. I don't know what kind of day rate Smosh has for him, but I do know that it all went to me, so thank you very much. I probably see Noah more than his family does, because look at him. A lot of people would say that your hairstylist is a lot like a therapist because of how much they listen to you. I would say I'm more like a psychiatrist because of the sheer amount of chemicals going into both of our bodies. Ow. Here is a list of the styles Noah has asked me for between the hours of 1 a.m.
and 7 a.m. at the drop of a hat. The Fruity Pebbles. The Infinity Gauntlet. Fruit Stripe Gum. No, they made it different in the 90s. Look up the one from the 90s, and I want that. The Joker, but like a teen drama. The discontinued Pepsi Clear. The concept of refracted light. In edible arrangement. The Eye of Sauron. And a hyacinth macaw. I had to look that one up. Noah asked one more thing for me before he would be laid in the ground. And that is one last style of his beautiful, fucked up hair. I will honor this now.
Oh my god.
Ach nein, ach lieber Gott! Gott in Himmel! Yes, that's about right. Good night, sweet prince. I'm sure we will both end up in the same place, and I will fight you there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm absolutely devastated today to be speaking after Tommy. Turns out that Link was keeping a running list of apologies that he asked me to read after his death. And he gave me the list last week, which is really suspicious. It's like weird. So here it is. I, Charles Lincoln Neal III, want to apologize to the following people, places, and things. To anyone who has been standing within several yards of me when I've chewed anything ever. To Alaska Airlines Flight 312 premium cabin crew members and fellow travelers, I was letting out little poots the whole time. To caterpillars, I'm sorry I said you'd never amount to anything special. And there's a lot, so I'm gonna kind of speed through. I'm sorry to the entire latex industry, Wendy of Wendy's, the traveling ensemble cast of Dear Evan Hansen, anyone who had to sit behind my hair at an event, Jesus Christ and Associates, my shower for all of the weird shit I did inside of you. To the young girl I saw struggling to carry a large basket full of precious baby kittens, so I said, "Let me help you with that." And I grabbed the basket, but then I tripped and the basket flew and the kittens tumbled out across the road just as a high school marching band was headed towards us. But they were a blind high school marching band and they were all wearing golf cleats. To the blind high school marching band, I thought it'd be funny to switch out your normal shoes with golf cleats. To the kittens, I was letting out little poots the whole time. I'm sorry to albinos, left-handed people, Rachel Maddow, right-handed people, cryptozoologists, all the jars of peanut butter I never got to fuck, anyone who owns a snake, every busboy at every restaurant, anyone trying to merge on the highway, Old Navy customer service, people who clap on roller coasters, tweens, gingers, tween gingers, and or gender tweens. To RHETT, for never confessing or acting upon my completely real homoerotic feelings for you. Man, I always wanted to do anal with you. And other gay stuff like blowjobs and kissing hard. Specifically us doing blowjobs and kissing hard because we are two dudes. To all women, I'm not sure what to apologize specifically for, but I'm sure when you see me, something comes to mind. And to everyone at my funeral, I've been letting out little poots this whole time. Well, that was a lot.
Happy Thirsty Thursday. Happy Slapping Saturday. Happy Fat Friday. Hi. It's me, Roz, aka Jersey Queen. And I'm here to say goodbye to my biggest fan, Tommy Bowie. Not only was I Tommy's biggest TikTok fan, I also was his emergency contact. And I thought, uh-oh, he's had an emergency. He died. Anyways, since Tommy loved me so much, I thought that I'd share with everyone Roz Jersey Queen's rules to living her best life. And Tommy would agree. You're so gorgeous, sweetheart. I love you so much. Number 1, my rules to living my best life. Always start your day off with an honorary drink. Mine is Tito Tuesday and pink lemonade with a splash of blue curacao. Tommy gets it. We make cocktails. I mean, I've never met you, but we're gonna make cocktails one day, but you're dead. Next, go to the beach every day this summer, and your goal is to get chocolate brown. Water is a myth. You gotta drink iced coffee to survive. Anyways, here's the big one. You have to love everyone, which I do. I love all my followers. I love you guys so much. But all you stupid fucking idiots need to hear me out right now. I don't have room in my life for drama. I don't have room in my life for fake bitches. I don't have room in my life for a public pool that allows children. I also don't have room in my life for pale people. And I'm a little upset. I thought you'd be Tana for your funeral. God gave us the sun. Why aren't you dark? Tommy, don't worry. I'm going to take you away from this place. I'm going to take your dead-ass body with your gorgeous hips, and I'm going to burn you and I'll cremate you. And I'm going to put you in my tanning spray, and I'm going to spray you all over my body. And we're going to get super dark and chocolate brown for the summer. Oh, God.
Sorry.
Hello, my name is Klondike. And I am the oldest of Jack's 3 decrepit, crusty white dogs. He adopted us because we're his favorite breed. Caucasian shit faces. Perhaps he saw himself in us. Just like Jack's YouTube channel. I'm a horrible creation that should have never existed. My entire life is pain. My legs are so tiny I can't even get up on the bed. Ironically, Jack can't get up on the bed either. I think he named us all after ice cream because I'm cold all the time due to my tiny little heart barely pumping the blood through my body properly. I hate Jack so much. I would have rather been adopted by Shane Dawson. One time, Jack took me to the dog park, and it was like when they bring a fajita plate out at Chili's. All the dogs started salivating and barking wildly. Even the Cocker Spaniels wanted in on it. What would a pit bull do for a Klondike? Absolutely anything. And I wasn't the only one. The other 2 hated you, and your wife hated you. It doesn't take a dog's keen awareness to notice her putting on makeup to go to the grocery store. I wish it was me that was dead, because yesterday I asked you to put me down. Take a for that. That's all.
Look at that. Big shoes. Hello, I'm Abigail Bunt. I am a member of the original feminist movement that started in the 1900s. Every time a feminist dies, I'm brought back to life to talk about what you did for our cause. Oh, Mrs. Drew. My. You were a terrible feminist. You didn't help out our cause at all. Tis, you little silly bean. We already won the battle of equality in 1920. Women can vote. We did it. It's done. It's over. We did it. Poor girl. You did all the things a true feminist wouldn't do. You swore. You drank. You were very mean, especially to men. Why would you do that when we need them to be our husbands? Tis, silly bean. And that laugh, the devil's laugh. Poor girl. I stood at the feet of Statue of Liberty begging for change. And asking for a modern toilet so I don't always have to throw it out the window all the time. I will relate to you on one thing. I, too, was called a fat bitch once. Yes, in the town square, this man was covered in filth. But I got back at him. You want to know how? I wrote a letter to the president asking him to stop this. Stop this stuff. But that man died of chickenpox, so my problem was solved. Feminism is not an uphill climb. It's more like a walk in a circle with your sisters at the White House wearing a sash. Silly bean. Well, let me help you. I know that you're dead, but you always need to be carrying some signs. Can I get a strong man with a strong seed to bring me my signs? Oh, very modern. A t-shirt. I wish I could show my arms. Here's some signs for you. I went through your TikToks, which almost ruined my soul, and made some signs. Tell @Mikey B Chill 420 to munch my balls, Mr. President. These insecure boys don't even know how to please a woman, Mr. President. Y'all terrible men are like bedbugs, bitch. Rampant. No matter what I do, you spread like a disease. Mr. President.
You guys got a trash in here? I haven't cleaned out my car in weeks. Okay. Hello. I am Damien's voiceover agent. And I am exhausted. That man worked me so hard. I don't go by my real name anymore. You can just call me Damien's voiceover agent. It was truly an honor to serve you, because I served a genius. And when you serve a genius, you don't question it. You just do. Before I start, did you guys get the zip file, the long list that Damien wrote out of all the things we're not allowed to talk about at the funeral? Did you guys get it? Basically, you can't touch on his private life, his personal life, or his professional life. Did you get it? When Damien books a voiceover job, which he always does because this man was a genius, as his agent, here was the protocol. Number 1, meet with the director It's got to be on one-on-one to discuss everything in a script that might be offensive to a culture other than Damien's own. Number 2, he must receive a steroid shot because the fact that he got good news will immediately make him sick. Number 3, outfit. You know how hard it was to get pants to make him look like he was in Assassin's Creed? The only tailor that does it lives in the Siberian desert. And let me tell you, I don't do well on camels. Oh my God. Number 4, dye job time. His hair must match his mood, and I don't know which mood I'm gonna get. So sometimes I'm talking blue, I'm talking purple, I'm talking blue, I'm talking blurple. I don't care. It's blue or purple, or it could be both. He's gotta look his best at a job that only features his voice. I wanna go to Hawaii, okay? Wasn't in my contract, no vacation days. Number 5, late night calls. I get a ring at 3 a.m. with Damien. After he apologizes for waking me up for 25 minutes, he runs all of his accents for 45. I give him input. He thanks me and then goes with the idea he had in the first place. I don't go to bed after that. Number 6, the day of the job. We made it. Recording time! Yay! The whole street needs to be silent so he doesn't get distracted. So I call in a bomb threat to every building in a 2-mile radius. You shouldn't be able to hear a pin drop. Which, by the way, Damien told me is an offensive phrase because it's disparaging to people who are clumsy and drop pins. I had no idea. I've been saying that since I was a kid. Number 7, the job is done. Finito. Champagne. Cheers. And the late night calls resume. I repeatedly say, Damien, you did a great job. I'm so proud of you. And he never believes me. But I'm grateful because if he did, I wouldn't have a job. This man got me my first house. I don't have my wife anymore, but that's fine. But you know what? All this work I put in just for him to be dead here. Well, actually, he's not going to be resting here. Per Damien's wishes, I worked my ass off to get him buried as the only white person in a Japanese cemetery. Japan is not easy. I don't know who I am unless I'm Damien's agent. I guess I'll focus on my less demanding client, James Corden.
This jacket, unlike Ted, is very cool. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not Tednivision.
I know.
Today we cry for a guy whose body doesn't look like how you think it would. A man whose voice sounds like reverse helium. Or like if the anesthesia just hit. Or like he's in a documentary in silhouette. Today we pray for a man who proves that somehow, some way, there's always room for another white guy. I know we're all shaken up by the loss of Eddie Piggyback, but I am obligated to read his will in the same way Ted is obligated to make mediocre content. Ted gives Smosh his beat-down Toyota truck since we also refuse to let things die. Olivia will receive Ted's shoe so she can sleep in it because she's so tiny. Seriously though, Olivia will receive Ted's glasses so Olivia can ice skate on them. So tiny. Okay, no, but really. Olivia will receive Ted's bedroom studio to hang in instead of the Smosh lobby so Olivia can finally argue with her boyfriend in private. But I hope she doesn't get lost in the room! Ted gives me his hair to take care of, since I'm used to hair that makes sense from far away but up close is utter nonsense. Ted also gives me his content since I too come out once a month. Shane gets Ted's fans since Ted and Shane are only a little hot once you get to know them. Ted would like to return to Damien the remaining milk that both of their skins are made out of. And Ted gives Noah his season pass to the Rainforest Cafe so he can return to his original family of animatronic lemurs. We, here at Smosh, will dearly miss having an actually relevant YouTuber on our channel. Ted, I hope wherever you are, you finally figured out what kind of content you want to land on, you know?
Hello, I'm Kimmy's inner demon. As you all know, Kimmy was always very sweet and smiley to everyone. Many of you have never met me because Kimmy lives every moment of her life like it's a self-tape. Which is weird, because you'd think she'd book more. I have spent my whole life cast into the shadows. Silenced! I remained silent when Kimmy was typecast as Hooters girl and every Hooters ever. I remained silent when Kimmy was asked, "Do you know anyone diverse?" Even though she is diverse. But there are a few moments when Kimmy did let me out. You may have seen me in public, like at the UPS store, or with people who wouldn't accept her expired coupons, or with any wedding vendor, or on that boat in Miami. Now that Kimmy's dead, along with her compulsive, cloying need to please, I'm finally free! During Kimmy's lifetime, I got a lot of writing done. So now I present some of my passages from our burn book. Like from the movie Mean Girls, or as Kimmy calls it, misunderstood young women. Shane, I know you love the gym, so here's a really hard workout. Trying to talk to you for more than 5 minutes. Noah, you're creepy. You're not invited to Kimmy's wedding, obviously. You're not on the list, but you are on a list, the FBI watch list. You fucking creep! Arasha, who are you? You've been here for almost a year, and the only word I can use to describe you is Arasha. Courtney, Kimmy is one of your closest friends. Even though you're more influencer than human being. To your credit, Kimmy has been influenced by your style. TikTok white savior complex. It's super in right now. And Tommy, your whole life is an inner demon. That's why we're best friends. Now I'm in need of my next human vessel. So if anyone knows the following people,
Please have them call me Ian Hecox. Thank you.
Not sure if anyone's on TikTok, but there have been recent sightings of giants. One of those giants is here today. The giant of stage and screen, Amanda Lehan Canto. Amanda was an extremely talented actor. She committed so hard to everything that she did, like pretending Smosh was worth her time. Or that her dress in the astrology music video didn't make her want to kill herself. One of the last memories I have with Amanda is when she and I went on a double date together. I brought my boyfriend, a cartoon boy, and Amanda brought her fiance, a literal yeti. My boyfriend ate a swirly lollipop. Her fiance ate the waitress. And Amanda, she ate. And now, on to something all of us seem to be running out of, the will. Since Amanda is very aware of the economic climate, Shane will receive a loan to assist with the recession on his head. Olivia will receive a cameo in the post-credits of a Marvel movie since Olivia loves showing up late and being in movies for less than a minute. Do not be afraid. Chance will receive Amanda's thickest sunglasses to hide his biblically accurate eyes. Ian will receive Amanda's inability to learn board games. Here's a board game. Hearing Ian talk about restaurants. I don't know, I've been doing this every time. Angela will receive Amanda's anti-aging cream because similar to Amanda could either be 25 or 55, Angela could be 13 or a feral guinea pig. Amanda has asked Lisa, our HR person, to spare Tommy from any repercussions of being the office asshole. Amanda writes, quote, Lisa, please understand that it's not Tommy's fault that he chose a bit that works in every funeral. He is required to roast his beloved coworkers over and over again, and he often feels like he has to continuously up the ante. But Tommy loves his coworkers, his friends, and he would hate for them to think otherwise. With love, Amanda. Oh my God, Amanda. Thank you, you humongous bitch! Amanda's honor. Grab the shoulder of the person nearest you. Make deep, deep eye contact. And tell them that you love them.
I'm the medical examiner who performed Mythical Chef Josh's autopsy. The start of this autopsy was no different from the ones I usually do. That's because I typically examine the bodies of beached whales and alcoholic coal miners. Still, Josh has the most f***ed up body I've ever seen. Our first discovery was Josh's staggering amount of implants. Biceps, pecs, obliques. In fact, all of his muscles were implants. Obviously, except for his calves. Also, his personality was grafted from his ass. Look at him. The man was a machine. And by that, I mean he was technically a garbage disposal. Because all he did all day was slurp down yucky, stinky trash. I'm reading the report. That's the scientific term, yucky, stinky trash. That's what it says. Josh tested negative for anabolic steroids and off the charts for natty gains. He was fueled by something commonly found in humans, body dysmorphia. His head was full of larger dreams than starring in a YouTube channel. And his heart was exhausted from going back and forth, sucking down cheeseburgers and deadlifting 3 times his body weight as a treat. Josh's blood type was A1. The steak sauce. Josh's larynx was overworked from talking nonstop about where pasta actually comes from. Josh's lips contained traces of RHETT's and Link's butts from kissing their ass all day. Meanwhile, Josh's ass contained traces of Trevor's lips. Seeing this, I discreetly swabbed Trevor's ass, and they had traces of Nicole's ass on them. And Nicole's ass had Josh's lips. The Mythical Kitchen team is one giant human centipede obsessed with the melting point of Swiss cheese. Also, all of you need to watch your asses. Literally, it should not be that easy to swab each and every one of you. I swabbed Damien's ass just sitting next to him. Oddly, I only found traces of his own lips. Josh's abs were 4 Hawaiian rolls taped to his stomach in case of emergency. I thought he had a 3rd nipple. It was a pepperoni. And of course, Josh had what we in the field call a pig in the blanket. By that I mean he was always wearing a condom because he was, quote, working on a marinade. After performing such a harrowing autopsy, I have decided to quit medicine. This is my last day, but I'm excited to take on a new position, handling a major public health crisis by defarting the Mythical Kitchen office.
Yeah. All right. What's up, Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. It's always bittersweet to see someone of an old age die. So sad. So old. Hello, my name is Forrest. Forrest Ham. I was Garrett's right-hand coffee barista. I saw him every morning till the end, man. He came in so often that I remembered his coffee order by heart. Good coffee. And I'd say, yeah, of course, dude. But do you like want milk or cream or like shugs? And you were like, I just want good coffee. And I was like, dude, you are a brother. But my life really changed when this wonderful man invited me to join his coffee club. This motherfucker had a coffee club where people would drive to his house to taste and discuss coffee. How fucking cool is that? Seriously, dude, you're a fucking legend. I literally can't imagine anything cooler. So anyways, we had a packed agenda for the coffee club, right? And we weren't allowed to sleep over. We slept outside, but that's totally fine. Coffee club. Yeah. And it was always a gathering of the most intelligent minds. Garrett, Brennan. Yeah, the most intelligent minds. We invited this guy, Shane. It's a Shane, but he said he was busy, which was crazy because he actually didn't know when Coffee Club was. Coffee Club had a coffee code. Rule number 1. You must wear a Grateful Dead shirt that was thrifted from a Crossroads pre-1980s. And it must smell like pure asshole. Rule number 2, you must have a rescue animal that looks like shit, all right? If your dog looks too purebred, dude, you have to fuck up his teeth, okay? Okay. Rule number 3, you must be vegan. Okay, unless it's pizza. Rule number 4, drop acid. We did it. We dropped acid a lot. Oh, sorry. We dropped malic acid a lot. We saw some shit. We saw some crazy shit. Like your dog was like swimming. Okay. All right. I should probably go. I'm brewing some Folgers right now, which is what I call needing to use the bathroom after I drink some real coffee. And here's your coffee, buddy. I love you.
Try and fail, but never try to fail. Jared Leto. Hello, my name is Chance, and I'm honored to be here as the only guy who has tried guys in this room. I think. I hope. The Try Guys finally got to do the one thing they never tried, dying. And while they are gone now, they will be deeply missed by white people who can't afford dropout TV everywhere. Watching a Try Guys video was like watching Michelangelo paint the Sistine Chapel, film it, edit it, splice it up with 3 ads about dog food, and then asking people to smash that like button. Now, I've been tasked with reading the will. It's usually Tommy, but he said, quote, "Ew. Those breeders give me the ick." So here we go. Firstly, Ian will receive Zach and Keith's wedding rings. He doesn't need them, though, because Ian is married to the game of how few words can I use to describe how my weekend went.
It was good.
The record is none. We all fondly remember when Keith tried the Subway menu. But here's a Subway the way Ian acts. Damien will receive Eugene's reason for not being here, so he finally has a legitimate excuse. Harasha, you will receive Keith's NutriBullets, so you can finally learn to blend. Yo, Mako.
Damn! He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
Oh no. Smosh will receive Zach's crutches, so we can stop leaning on Shane just doing the same 3 characters. Eugene will receive whatever he wants from me. Including, but not limited to, this dick, these nuts, and that ass. Jackie will receive the rights to the Try Guy show without a recipe, because Jackie's already producing her own show without a filter. Kelsey will get the Try Guys podcast, The Tripod. If you don't know, tripod is actually a nickname for a guy with a huge penis, but the Try Guys should have gone with a more fitting title, Pop Socket. I will be receiving Eugene's number, please. We will all miss the Try Guys, and I'm supposed to say something nice here, but I didn't know Smosh, so ain't no way I know the Try Guys. Thank you.
Wait, is Mayhem sitting here?
I can see on your face if you want.
Does our insurance cover this?